the jumper mid-range off the mark. Dubra Gordon got off to such a wonderful hot start last night.
Yeah.
And then Texas State shut him down from there on out.
I was just thinking we're giving all the attention to Davis, and rightfully so because of the big shot, but you can't forget the start that Dubra Gordon. He was on house of fire coming out after the opening tip last night, but then the second half was a different story.
C.J. Huntley gets tied up by Blakeney and puts it in. And Blakeney puts it in.
Good job by Blakeney to stay with it. Swanton Rogers, 7 foot, lost his balance, but he spun under the basket and he got to launch and put that one down.
Blakeney has scored 17 points with 8 rebounds in the first 2 games of this tournament. Had 9 last night. Huntley, three-pointer, Rainbow Huntley. Huntley backing in and hooked and tipped it in. Buccaneers on the baseline, 6 on the shot clock. So you're going to have to go with it right here. Huntley off the inbound. Your next loss is the end of your college basketball career.
That was a great decision. When he saw Huntley get up on his toes, he knew the momentum was going towards the sideline, and he went to the basket. Great move.
Tate back in the game. He's had only 2 points in 12 minutes so far. He's their top scorer and their all-conference first-team guard. Huntley puts it on the floor. Been a while since we heard from him, and he puts it in with that left. Game against Louisiana on Wednesday. Drives and missed. Tate gets the rebound.
Oh, a beautiful drive by Johnson. Just couldn't get to finish up there as he took it strong, looking for contact. Liked the way he was aggressive to the rim. Just couldn't get it to drop.
Dish to Huntley, who slams it home. Keep him in check, and so far he's been able to do that. Connors in the corner, the miss. Offensive rebound and put in by Huntley.
They need some activity here offensively.
Stifling defense by Marshall. Shot for 3, missed by Tate. Offensive rebound. Huntley goes inside and lays it in, and that ends the scoring.
Cut the lead, the deficit to 6. But yet you just get the sense that there's a confidence about this App State team. No panic.
Huntley, good inside-outside game is what he has. State, also a Sun Belt team. He completes the three-point play. Marshall, 5 of 8 of the line. And just like that, it's back up to an 18-point lead. Just when it seems like App State makes a run, Marshall responds with a run of its own.
They've taken Tate off the ball.
Huntley, his 3 is good. He's made some threes. Goes down the baseline. Shot rejected again by Angeli Killen, but Huntley's there. And he put.
Banks gets it out to Dave Bradford for 3 off the left side. Bradford, one of those players to watch in the post. And the jam on the other end from C.J. Huntley. Gets them.
You have to take advantage of.
Sideline inbound following the foul on Bradford, his first. Huntley down the lane, double team, wait for his moment and gets the friendly bounce. C.J. Huntley playing in his 1 on this Eagles team. Bradford 8 to shoot, back to Holloman. Long 3, short, but that's not out of Holloman's range there.
No, Holloman's a guy you have to pick up just a little bit further out than a lot of guys because he's willing to let it fly from just about anywhere.
38-point three-point shooter on the year. Huntley drains one from downtown. Dodd, guarded by Holloman, spins, kicks, Huntley, 3. No, offensive rebound, Wilson. Huntley guarded by Cool, drives, draws a foul and gets the bucket. C.J. Huntley.
5% from beyond the arc. They're going to have to really start making shots. They've made some key stops, but they haven't really answered on the offensive end yet.
Yeah, Coach Henry also talked about the mental toughness of his team trying to lock in this final week. Mentioned that, it's positive that the team has gotten better down this stretch, but really got to lock in and finish games late. Tate kicks to Huntley. 3 is good. C.J. Huntley, his second triple down. Tate, 3 to shoot. Inside. Huntley, no. Gets his own miss. Huntley powers his way back in. And the Mountaineers. Douglas. Pass tipped. Huntley keeps it in bounds. Slow things and go to Tate. To the corner. Connors kept that in bounds. Huntley double team, gets the bucket and the foul.
It's been the story all night. Somebody's just got to go up. Honestly, somebody's got to go up and slam one down with 2 hands and hope for the best.
I mean, this has really been a defensive battle in the second half. Lonzo Dodd executes, finds Huntley, and there you go. Huntley with two hands, goes up strong, gets the bucket. Timeout.
Game have done their part from different parts of the floor to find a way to score.
Huntley, the drive, off the glass and in, 1 point.
With another post touch with 3 on the shot clock. Fading hook shot, no. Boards his own miss and makes home the first. Explosiveness around the rim. Ogren had a leg injury, cramping is what we were told. Late in the game on Thursday that kind of limited his minutes down the stretch of that overtime win. Break down Connors. Spear gets loose over in the corner. He elevates from a long 2, and Michael Marcus Jr. deflects the rebound back to Huntley. The Mountaineers on the attack now. Dodd has shown the ability to get down the lane a couple of times. His kick back 3 to Huntley. They will have traveled, by the time they get back to Huntington from this one, 3,100 miles. Trip down to South Alabama, followed by a little swing over Louisiana. They had a clear view of it and let him make the call. That's what you want from your officials. Tate on the dribble. Skip past Mutalib, somehow kept that basketball in bounds. Now it's Huntley feeling it from everywhere on the floor. Beautiful execution coming out of that timeout on that out-of-bounds basket play. Get Spears that open look. 25 apiece. We're deadlocked again. Neither team has been able to get on that big run yet. Huntley, the handoff to Mutalib. Back to Huntley, who is now 4 for 4. It's a way to get a shot. A 10-2 start for Marshall to this second half. And App State's just looked in a funk offensively. Tate with the lob, maybe that breaks them. 7 of their first 10 from the floor in the second half, including 3 of 3 behind the three-point line. Tate just inside the paint. Wilson has played some good defensive minutes here in the second half. Dumped down to Huntley. Bank shot off the square. No. Wilson trying to get the tip follow, and they'll call a goal. Driving baseline. Teardrop floater. Bounces around. Falls off. Dodd skies for the rebound. Little guy amongst the big ones came down with it. Here's Tate downhill. Lost the handle on it. Somehow tipped it to Huntley. He's C.J. Huntley both over the 1,000-point threshold this year. Here's Huntley, speaking of, with the left. And he'll have an overtime loss worked in there as well. He's trying to find a way to finish it out positively. Threadgill with the lob and the flush. There's some energy. Coaching, he's got his Eagles wearing white on blackout Thursday night. App State, Georgia Southern. Doesn't matter the sport, the energy always high. And we'll see a good one tonight between these two as we start the 4-game stretch run to the finish in Pensacola for the Sun Belt Championship. Here's Huntley, the featured player, trying to get featured points early on, and he does so with the hook shot. Foul against Nate Bradford. He's a mountain guy from North Carolina, out of Waynesville, just near the Asheville area. On the way to Cullowhee for all you old SoCon folks. Here's Huntley again. Driving to the basket, Connors up and under, but the dunk finish. Part of that interior rotation. App State 10 of 21 from the floor overall, 2 of 9 from 3, shooting about 48% for the game. Wilson's played some valuable minutes. Huntley trying to get loose inside and time the last 3 possessions. Holloman 2 of 4 from deep, 3 of 6 overall. Here's Huntley from deep. He scrapes it in there. He didn't score his first bucket till about the 6-minute mark of the first half. Huntley cleans up Tate's miss. There's Wilson on the spin move, stripped on the way up, played for the shot block. Huntley trying to scoop it up. He hangs in the air, and that's how you do it. One of the premier pick-and-roll guys getting to the front of the rim in the Sun Belt. We just saw that. 13-2 run for the Eagles over the last 4 minutes has tied us up at 58. App State hasn't scored in a couple of minutes, but they'll do so with emphasis.
Brown has been playing at an all-time season. Starting 5 for Appalachian State. Here this afternoon, Miles Tate along with Alonzo Dodd and Dior Connors, C.J. Huntley and Jaleel Beaufort up front. Here's Huntley down low underneath, up and over.
Now everything's going up is going in.
His parents here today for senior day, and he's really playing well. I got him with 18 points.
Listen, I want him to have a career night. He had 29 the other night. Why not get 40?
Huntley. Panthers turn it over. leading by a point. And Alonzo Dodd into the front court. They hand it off to Tate. Huntley buries a three.
Big by Dodd to mix it up. Lane, three, no good.
And no offensive rebound opportunity there either. Tate lobs down to Huntley underneath. Layup in. Dodd, baseline, floater, no good. Offensive.
Dodd, no good. Offensive rebound and put back. Mio lost it.
He's trying to go behind and back a little too fancy.
2-point lead for the Mountaineers. Huntley fakes the handoff and up and under around.
To dive for a loose ball. They just let you have those.
Hines makes it a 1-point game. Under 14 minutes left. Tate, nowhere to go on the baseline, has to give it up. Huntley, oh, big power move.
Defender relaxes. You go right back into him. The freshman Luke Wilson. They took advantage of it.
Still a 1-point game.
Gotta watch Tate or CJ. Oh, you got to watch Huntley from three.
Huntley, his second.
Points. .333 to go here in this first half. App State out of the Sun Belt, Ohio out of the Mid-American Conference, two of the teams towards the top of their respective leagues. CJ Huntley looking to score for the first time today. And does. 6 rebounds, but Ohio held in check on that sequence.
The size of App State has really overwhelmed Ohio in the second half. Multiple block shots at the rim.
4 blocks for App State. Shot clock at 9. It's clear App State wants to run clock. CJ Huntley, the 5th-year student athlete. How about that?
His first 2, Southern missed by a couple of buckets.
Really moving the ball side to side. That's what they have to do against this Mountaineer pack line defense.
Tell you, Corbello just looks so confident distributing the basketball. Tough matchup for App State from a passer's perspective. CJ Hunt swing there for Alfred Worrell. Comes in averaging just 6 a game. Puts Southern Miss back up by 3.
Coach Ladner's already played 10 guys, David. Just getting good production from the bench.
Tate on the pass to Threadgill. Under 10 on the shot clock. Tate has been doubled as he drives. Kicks to Huntley, wide open for 3. Swing it around. Now it's Corbello on the feed from Alvarez. Rattles out. That was a great half-court setup for Southern Miss. Just couldn't execute. Here's Tate in traffic. Trying to free down low. Huntley catches with Harris's back to him. And Huntley sticks him with the 1.
He cannot pick up his second foul.
Turnaround foul line jumper a little bit strong. Gordon had a wide open look. App State with their first lead, trying to tack on now. Boy, Tate just cannot get space. Southern Miss has done a great job limiting his real estate. There's Muttalib in tight space in the corner. Boy, Alvarez all over Tate on the sideline. They're really trying to body him. 7 left on the shot clock. Huntley on the drive all the way to the cup, lays it in.
They got a combination.
Alvarez is so old, he was born when I was in college. He's one of the oldest players in Division I, 4th oldest in Division I. He was born in June of 1999. Huntley, top of the circle. Doesn't even scrape the rim. Southern Miss by as much as 4. Here's Worrell just inside the three-point line. Tip follow is a little strong. Tate hops to the rebound. Long kick up to Huntley and powers that one through. This is consecutively over the last 220 for Southern Miss. And their woes continue from 3, just 2 of 17 from deep. Here's Tate, great roll to Huntley, power move to the glass.
Well, he wrapped that pass.
Bounce out.
Well, Cabell's got to be careful because if Tate would have gotten that ball, he was off to the races.
Here's Tate with 5, 4, in traffic with 3, 2. Tate slips, Huntley jams it home! Jams it home!
And it is good. That was 10% from 3. I believe he's got 8 or 9 on the year. He will make you pay if you don't guard him out there.
50% field goals overall for Edwards.
And he's picking up right where he left off against Marshall in Huntington on Wednesday.
3 of his first 5 from the floor. He's a guy that'll shoot it 20 times a game. Got the green light from head coach Jonas Hayes. Miles Tate leads from Huntley. Are you kidding me? Huntley trying to stay with him. Underneath the logo, high floater, no, and Bober in the rebound. Mountaineers tempo. Huntley kept his balance. Georgia State's back to within a point.
Malachi Brown made some big threes in the second half against Marshall Wednesday.
Tate inside for Huntley. One dribble flush. Nutter scores it at the glass.
What a great finish by Nutter on the 6'9" Bowden.
Tough real estate to deal with. Here's Huntley again. Third dunk of the Connors. Huntley blocked away. McMullen couldn't get the. Stott gets deep. Oh, shuffle pass to Bober. Can't finish, but Huntley will.
Continue to stay hot from Holmes. 48% from 3 in the Holmes Convocation Center for them. And they've got to defend the paint. This is one of the few teams that's actually got a bigger front line than the Mountaineers.
App State wins the opening tap. You talk about that three-point prowess here at the Holmes Center. It was the exact opposite on that recent 4-game road stretch. App State shot sub 30% from 3, but still found a way to win 3. These two teams played 13 days ago. It was a 62-43 victory for App State on the road at Old Dominion. Huntley's shot blocked away. They'll call that a goal. Donovan Raymond did not play against Appalachian State in the first meeting between these two. Extended minutes again tonight with Cal Swanton and Roger on the bench with foul trouble. And Stephon Walker out. Walker, a 6'7", 216-pound kind of combo guy. So again, big man minutes hard to come by, and they're going to have to way through. He's got 4 in the game, and we're tied at 60.
A little 1-2-2, back into the 2-3. Show him something different. Use a little shot clock.
That's been a big key for Mike Jones. Difference in defense. There's the bounce pass inside.
Yeah, they swung it around. You know, Ngopo can go out there, and he can hit that shot. So Coach Richard's not concerned about him stepping out there taking it.
1-0 early. App State. Huntley steps out for 3. He's got it. Gets it to Ngopo. No good. Good look. Just couldn't finish. Dodd brings it up court for App State over to Tate.
Yeah, they're moving the ball. ULM is doing their best to switch every time.
Huntley drives on Willis. Right-handed hook shot. Good.
Make that one go.
Tate will drive. Tate to the rim. Tate, tough shot, no good, but tipped in by Huntley. This ball game. Again, as App State tries to keep pace with the top 3 teams in the league. Tate and Watson both in foul trouble.
Yeah, Tate just put that shoulder into it.
They've isolated Huntley on Watson. Watson standing straight up. That's just a mismatch. He did his best.
We're getting out and running. Extra pass, open Drake. Kobe Julian could not connect. The transfer from Louisiana. Huntley inside, and that's where
Nelson and Todd getting involved on the defensive end.
the Nelson and Todd tandem doing it at both ends. Miles Tate navigating off the screen. He throws it up a little too early. Huntley, right hand, yes.
Defense expecting contact. The defense was expecting contact. You thought Julian was going to bulldoze you. That's what we've seen him do the last couple times. Instead, he spins off. Great body control and finishing, going to the left.
Kobe Julian led the league in scoring a season ago when he was playing for Louisiana. Nice bounce feed. Oh my, from Tate to
App State here, a couple stops in a row, a couple scores, making a little bit of a run.
couple of bigs on the floor. Wilson and Huntley. Threadgill the drive. Huntley for three. Got it! Down, here's Tate. Trailing by as many as 13 points. It's now 6. It's now 4.
A deep three.
Coach said he's got textbook mechanics, that high release. Tough to defend. And he's got 3 made threes here tonight. Huntley banging inside. Oh, that's goaltend, absolutely. Coach Hodgson loving to show off the home court advantage, something they've taken advantage of, have not lost a home game since last February. It's 12 straight. Huntley again. Oh, wow!
Possessions here late in this ball game, able to get into the lane and finish, not settling for outside jumpers.
Where is App State's offense going to come from? Huntley's got 18. Huntley's got 20. Back up double figures here in Jonesboro. 3 ball. Oh, and the putback slam.
Point play the old-fashioned way.
If there's a weakness on this App State team, it's free throw shooting. They shoot just 65% collectively. Although Tate in the last game went 8 for 8 from the line.
Backdoor slip to Huntley, who slams it down. Had some possessions to close this gap, but just not getting the finish, and there's a fumble.
Yeah, that was a bad pass. Bad pass by A.J. Smith. You got to hit somebody right in the hands.
The loft.
Out and set a high screen. And when Freeman went around that, he got all the way to the glass.
Freeman up to 7 points, so that surpasses his productivity here Thursday night, at least in the offensive category. Outside three-pointer, the big man.
Junior, he had an open opportunity but decided to drive the basketball.
Davis Jr. puts up the 2, but it doesn't go. Rebounded by the Mountaineers. Pushing ahead quickly to Huntley, lays it up and in. What a great for the board, but trail 6-1 here in the early going. Yet to make a field goal for the home team. Coming in riding a 3-game win streak. Mountaineers looking for their first road win. Huntley for 3. Nothing. Get one good as well. So Old Dominion has cut it back to a 10-point game, but yet to get a field goal. All the points for the Old Dominion Monarchs so far at the free throw line. Here under 14 minutes to go in this opening half. Good ball movement by App State. Now attacking Tate. Handoff to Huntley. He throws it.
You know, he's had some difficulties getting in his offensive rhythm.
Yeah, Old Dominion forcing some things here. A little bit frustrated with the way this App State team has been able to defend them so far. Mike Jones said it was going to be physical, and so far, App State has really taken that physicality to the Monarchs, and they haven't been able to match it. Here goes Tate against Jaden Johnson. Now Huntley's going to throw up another deep 3. That goes right
down inside. He is doing a tremendous job against a much bigger player. He's working hard.
Yeah, he is working on Luke Wilson, who goes about 6'9". A couple freshmen battling, although Wilson's a redshirt freshman. Benassi, of course, a walk-on. Alley-oop to Huntley. He gathers himself, and now he's in some traffic. Can he get it up? And he does, just before the... And the former Butler Bulldog in his second season at App State. Another Old Dominion turnover. Boy, it's just sloppy. Alley-oop thrown down by... But it stays with, well, a lot of contact between Huntley and Blakeney. And Huntley just pushing Blakeney. No whistles and 2 after the stop. So 8:25 left.
Once you figure out if officials are calling or not calling, you just play that way. Don't worry about the calls.
Bobrin looking for some options in the post with Walker on him now. He's going to back Walker down. Pushing back. Oh, wide open Huntley. Somebody left Huntley. So App State, who was 0 for 4 on the road prior to tonight, comes in here to Chartway Arena and gets a start-to-finish victory. Impressively done, and have made themselves at home here in the Sun Belt at Chartway, winning all 3 matchups here. And an easy 2 for Huntley. They're going to be flying high with 4 straight wins going into Madison for that rematch. That just, Mike Jones' frustration on his face says it all right there. You got guys who haven't been in the game not securing a rebound. Six on the clock. Dodd's going to penetrate, puts up the alley, has a throwdown.
Dodd, another hop to the glass as the Mountaineer guards are rebounding the basketball well. Dodd pulls the string and finds Tate in the corner. Such a lethal combination in terms of ball handling. Huntley trying to work against Hutchins Everett. Really throwing that elbow into him. Gets the hook shot finish. First 2. Went from a good defensive stop on one end to an easy finish on the other. Just what James Madison needed coming out of the timeout. Duke's doing a good job keeping Tate out of the scoring column as Huntley goes crashing through.